Welcome to the Relatively Friends podcast with your Robbie, Kevin, and Joe. How are you fools?
I'm doing good.
You're good?
Joe, your kids are killing each other again.
Yeah, probably. That's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. The kids will whatever.
No, they're playing Little Nightmares too, so they're probably scaring the shit out of each other.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, I saw that. What is Little Nightmares 2?
Yeah, it's a video game.
Well, I figured that much.
It's,
But like,
it's a horror video game.
So you're letting your kids play horror games?
Yeah, Garrett likes them for some reason.
Sounds like good parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah? I feel like we didn't get set up this morning. We're all adjusting stuff before we... or like...
I'm all good.
No, we're off rigging today. Just a little.
I was a little off. I had to move my back a little bit. Oh, so it's finally not hot in Vegas. I feel like our thing is the weather update, and then...
Until later next week, it's supposed to be 99, so almost back to 100.
This place sucks. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
In the end of September, we're almost back up to 100.
I know. We can't... I mean, it's always cool in October. At least it's always cool on
Like Halloween time frame. Yeah, it's the first day you break out a sweatshirt.
Literally Halloween, it's always freezing. It'll be like 100 degrees the day before, and then Halloween, you're just like, why is it like...
The winds come in, blow out the heat, and the temperature just drops.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, but it's stupid. So stupid. But so what do you guys got for us this week?
Joe, where are those aliens?
Those aliens?
Yeah.
Man, you really want to get the aliens?
They got a honky-tonk bar?
We can. It's going to be a big topic.
The cowboy aliens?
The cowboy aliens. Well, do you believe in aliens?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen my arm?
Very true.
You know, I don't know exactly what's on your arm. I know it's a bunch of crazy shit, but we'll go with that. You can give us a list of shit that's on there.
Got an alien right there. He's got this astronaut.
You have an astronaut on your arm?
Yeah, there's an astronaut right there.
Oh, fuck.
He's being taken by the alien. And it goes up. There's more spaceships back here somewhere. I don't know. I can't see that far. I can't see that part of my arm. I can't see that back part either. I don't know what's going on back there.
Yeah, there's a couple of aliens back there.
There's like 7 spaceships on your arm.
Yeah.
How have I not noticed this?
You don't pay attention. You're not an observant
Attention to
person.
detail is horrible, Robbie.
You know, I just don't have a memory for tattoos, I think. Like, I don't remember what tattoos anybody has. I know certain people have tattoos, but I've seen them. No clue what they are.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have to remember. It's not really my thing.
Well, I appreciate it, Robbie. I feel so important.
You are important. You'd prefer me to remember important things like birthdays.
Okay. I think the only person who knows my birthday is Kevin.
I know your birthday now. It's in my phone.
Someone gave it to you?
You gave it to me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think you said it on the show.
Yeah, you did. So I went in and made sure to make a separate calendar with all my friends' birthdays in it.
After how many years?
10.
You kept it a pretty tightly guarded secret for a long time.
Yeah,
You didn't even tell me for a while.
No, I didn't.
Because you always had, like... I remember we were supposed to go out to a concert one night. And you're like, I never go out on my birthday. It's always bad luck. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Joe. You don't know what you're doing.
happened that night?
Your kid put his arm through a window and fucking cut the shit out of his arm.
And he had to get stitches, and I was in the emergency room up until like the moment we had to leave to the concert. So why I don't do anything on my birthday? Something bad always happens.
Was I supposed to go out with you guys? Because I remember when your kid put his arm through a glass.
We were going to a beer tasting / punk rock concert.
No,
Yeah,
we
you-
went to see.
There was beer tasting though. I still have the little souvenir cup.
Oh yes, it was beer tasting, but
Yeah.
there was it Mest?
Yeah, Mess was playing.
Yeah. Oh, we got to hang out with him after. Yeah, that was cool.
We should go to another beer event.
I keep
Sidebar.
getting emails for that downtown brew festival that happens.
Are you going?
No.
Are you going?
Tickets are
No.
crazy expensive.
$140
Exactly.
Jesus.
for two tickets.
That's a lot.
And that's only if you do early entry. You could do late entry, and it's
I have
whatever.
a feeling it doesn't matter with that place. The last time we went, it was fucking packed.
Yeah.
And even the early entry people, the people who could go in early, they only got in like, a half hour early?
They don't use a big enough venue to do that. They need to expand that. That spot they use is way
venue
too small.
It's a pain in the ass to get to, and it was just way too crowded. I can't even remember. Was it? It's at the downtown Grand
Amphitheater.
Yeah.
Grand Central Amphitheater or something like that.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah, they need something bigger.
Well, I got tickets, so
Oh.
I'm gonna try this year. I'm gone in.
I was about to say you haven't gone in a while.
When was the last time we went to one? Like five,
Dude, that was when
4 years ago.
That's when we were still friends with Alex.
So
Yeah, that's
like
about right.
4 years
It
ago.
was long before COVID. I would say at
No,
least
I've gone since
2018.
COVID. I know that much.
Oh, you have?
I think I
haven't.
went to the not the downtown one, the whatever the
'Cause
other one's
there's
called.
there's the downtown and then there's something called Motley Brews.
Yeah, Motley Brews. It's the same thing. It's the
It's
same company.
thing? Oh, okay. All right. I thought
So
it was
Motley
just
Brews is the one in spring, and then Downtown Beer Festival is the one in
fall. Yeah.
So we went to Motley Brews, and that was fun. We had pierogies. It was awesome.
The last time I went was pre-COVID, though.
Because the one me and Joe were talking about, that was a Motley Brews one.
Yes.
It was at Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah. There was a lot of people there for the beer and not for the punk rock show, which was cool because you could watch the show and not be bothered.
maybe I didn't go to that one.
I don't know. Did you see Mest or Bowling for Soup?
I feel like I saw Bowling for Soup.
No, it was just me, Kevin, Stephanie, and the ex-wife.
Oh, where was the invite?
We invited
We
you.
invited you.
Yeah,
Where was I?
We totally invited you. I don't know what your excuse was.
She was probably on a cruise. Speaking of cruises, what about that rock and roll cruise?
I'm down. I don't care.
Well,
Big J. Okerson's going to be on it. That's
I
awesome.
don't think we're gonna make this year's cruise because it's in like 4 months.
Yeah. Maybe we could have our cruise ship crash into Robbie's.
You probably could.
It is a Carnival ship that they do it on.
Yeah.
It is owned by Carnival.
Yeah, I've actually been on that ship before. Me and Andrew were talking about it. So,
It's at the worst time of the year because it's like the second week of January.
Yeah, it's fucking pain in the ass.
yeah, we're already going on a cruise. Like, it's either the week before or week after. So I'm like, well, it's gonna be a
The
pain
week
in the
before
ass.
is like New Year's. I don't think they do any cruises on New Year's because I've looked.
How is it New Year's? It's January, end of January.
Do you not know what New Year's is? Does it sneak up on you?
What?
Did you just say New Year's is at the end of January?
No, I said the cruise is at the end of January.
Oh, your
okay.
cruise, but the rock and roll one's like
the end of
the rock and roll
January.
was like
it's like the
January
10th.
6th or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
like
that.
the 6th to the 10th.
Are
It
you
was like
serious?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like the week before, it's like New Year's. They don't do any cruises then.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, it'll have to be next year.
Yeah, because
They do it every year. Yeah, it's there every year.
Okay.
I've wanted to go. It's just I always forget.
Okay, well, I'll put it in the calendar for next year, and then we can save. Are we gonna do like a 4? No, we'll just have to each do our own room. I'm not doing that 4 people to a room bullshit.
No, I'm not in my own room. I have to.
Yeah,
You don't want to deal with me.
I thought that was weird that they had so many offers where you could like bunk with people. Show. I'm like,
That's how you get on those murder shows.
Yeah.
oh, he fell off the boat and he was fine.
That's how you
before.
end up on one of those shows.
I prefer not to be on one of those
I
shows.
feel like that cruise is going to be completely different than any other cruise.
Cruises are all cruises. It's all the same shit. It's just different acts on there. To me, that's my own personal opinion. I feel like
you're going to have all the rock bands stay on the boat with you.
So the question is, are they going to interact when
Yes,
they're not?
Yes, they do.
They do. They walk around the cruise ship. I mean, because you're eating with them too. Like you can't miss them. They're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
let's take a look at it.
well, I mean, it would be funny. Be like, hey, Big J.
I know.
Hey,
It's,
remember us, Big J?
I know it's pretty expensive
Harass
just
them.
due to the fact
Yeah, that would be funny.
because you are on there with the
It's no much more than a standard cruise. It doesn't. I can't remember if it came with.
Oh my God, there's gonna be so many fucking trailer park sluts.
Okay.
Buck Cherry's gonna be there. There's gonna be
So-
trailer park sluts
Oh, yeah.
galore.
Well, that's if they can afford to go
Tell
on.
our listeners what the actual name of this cruise is.
So it's called Shiprocked, and it's Miami, St. Thomas, and Half Moon Cay. It's January 19th through the 25th.
That's in the January.
So it's Parkway Drive, Hollywood Undead, nothing more. They're actually really good. The Struts, 10 years, Atreyu fucking rules. Austin Made, Buck Cherry. Like I said, Buck Cherry, trailer park sluts.
Oh, Trailer Park Sluts is a band.
No.
That's the type
Buck
of
Cherry.
women that will be on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought he said, but then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I misunderstood.
It's going to be a bunch of toothless women throwing their panties at Joshua Todd, who's rightly in his 50s or 60s by now.
Again, if they can afford to go on the cruise,
POD.
they'll sell their trailer.
Yeah, they'll sell their trailer. They'll straight up slap a fresh coat of paint on it, get their money, and then they'll worry about where they're going to live afterwards. Yeah. Those are going to be the women that if you want drugs, you go to them first.
I don't do drugs anymore.
What? I mean, you're on vacation.
It's been like 30.
You did drugs when you were 10?
No, it's been like 20 years, 22 years or something.
I stopped when I turned like 21 because the year after I joined the military.
Yeah, I saw when I was like 20 or something like that.
Yeah. And then Big J Okerson is going to be the host.
That'll be fun.
That's this year, though.
Yeah, that's this year.
Oh, so I might not want to go next year.
Maybe they'll have better acts. Because they've had like fucking Lamb of God on them before.
Yeah. How much are the tickets, though, per person?
It's like $1,500 per person.
See, book now. See how much.
It's kind of expensive.
Interior deck for a double is $1,700.
No. Exterior, like I want an ocean view, a door, so I can go
Interior with window. Those are sold out.
Bro, what did I just say? Go to the real rooms that people can afford. Well, the poor people can't
Ocean
afford.
view sold out.
Oh,
How much
Deluxe
is it, though?
Ocean View, $2,000 for a double.
so is that $2,000 a person or $2,000 for the whole thing?
$2,000 for a double. It is exactly what it says. Double $2,000.
So I guess that means it's a $1,000 a person.
I guess.
Could be.
That was the one thing when I was looking. It didn't really make sense. I didn't know if it was per person or per room, and then that's just like the price.
I mean, if I'm going all out, and I'm getting a fucking ocean suite. If I'm going to spend the money, I'm going luxury.
You probably have to actually like sign up and look to see what the full price will come out to be.
Well, let's just click on this.
Fair. Okay, so we need to go on that cruise. So in the meantime, we should go on a different cruise, less expensive. And
Traveling with children? Nope. Number of adults.
why would you bring kids on this show, on this cruise?
Number of children?
Because people aren't the brightest. Yeah, this is definitely not a cruise I would take anybody under 18 on.
Let me just get the credit card out right now.
Yeah, you go do that with your fat ass wallet. Duck bill. You know your wallet is actually a duck bill, like literally the size of a duck's bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what about it?
Is there a point to that?
It's so big.
Yeah, it has everything I need in there.
Oh my god. Join the digital age, man. Put some of them cards in your phone.
Oh, hell no. Then what happens if your phone gets stolen?
Don't let your phone get stolen.
Sometimes you can't help that.
Honestly, if you don't have an iPhone, no one's gonna steal your phone.
That's true. That was a big
That's
thing in
very
that
true.
sick new world. It was people getting their fucking...
iPhone stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No one cares about Android. They're like, oh, Android people are poor.
I was
We don't
re-
need their phone.
They're actually better phones.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I was reading one where this chick was like filming something and like phone was up here and some guy just walks by and just snatches it right out her hand and just walks away with it.
Oh.
You disappear in the crowd there so
Yeah.
easily.
65,000 people.
All dressed in black.
Yeah.
You're going to blend in easily.
What did he look like? White guy, tattoos, black shirt.
So pretty much your standard.
Kevin.
Me.
Yeah, you're standing Kevin. Oh, I was trying to find him in line. He's like, yeah, I'm wearing the same color hydration
Camelback.
pack as I did last year. I'm like, Kevin, there's 50 million people your height, same color pack as you in this place right now.
I thought it was an easy Camelback. It was that neon green one.
There was like 50 of
It
them.
had like reflective straps on it and everything.
I'm sure everybody had the same thing.
Yeah. They all did. All had the same.
It's probably the cheapest one you can get
rim
off
hats
Amazon.
Kevin had, all tall, built just like Kevin with the beards. I'm like, that guy looks like Kevin. That guy looks like Kevin.
It's my crowd.
Yeah.
Clearly, one of these days I might go.
Hey, you should buy those tickets for when we were young.
Yeah, no. Only because they're Sunday. You know, if they were Saturday. Wait, when are you guys
I'm
going?
going to Sunday.
So his were Saturday. So if they were,
It's still going to be a good time.
yeah, but if I'm gonna go like we're gonna go hang out with you guys.
I know you, Robbie. You can barter your way to a Sunday show. Because Saturday's all sold out. Sunday still has tickets. So if you'd be like, well, I got these 2 Saturday show tickets, I'll trade somebody Sundays. People will jump on that in a heartbeat.
Well, I think it's too late because the guy texted me and he's like, "Hey, I have to fill out this like ownership form or some nonsense." So it might be locked to him now. I don't know how it works. Did you guys get that email?
We got the email about
Like
Joe's
2
not
weeks
going.
ago. Oh, I thought you were going. Is it just you?
Yeah, it's just me and the wife.
Oh.
Joe's not going to When We Were Young, are you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well.
But anyway, there's still tickets available for Sunday.
They're expensive though. I'm too cheap.
Yeah, you are cheap. Open your butt cheeks, Robbie.
No.
Have fun.
I am having fun. Not spending that much money.
Sick New World's expensive too, though.
Yeah.
How much is We Are Young tickets?
Same price.
No.
It's the same.
That's
It's
too
the same
expensive
promotion.
concerts in a year.
I feel like all that stuff's super expensive. Like, so if I'm spending, let's say
But
it's,
the layaway package makes it easy.
no, it doesn't. You're still spending the money.
Yeah.
This isn't girl math.
Yeah, you spend the money, but it's stretched out over 5 months.
You're still spending the money though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never said it wasn't like you're not spending the money. You're just not spending it up front. Like, I'm not dropping the $1,500 on one random day. I'm
Okay.
spreading the love.
That's a cruise.
That's a cruise. That's literally one cruise for 2 people.
Well, this is
and
my
a week.
cruise then.
Not a drink package, but
This is my cruise.
then you could actually go on a cruise.
Yeah. Let's go on a cruise that actually caters to me. It's either Shiprock or one of those naked cruises. Take your pick.
We were asked to go on a topless cruise.
Topless. I want full nude.
I mean, I'm good with that. Not really.
I'm pretty sure they have them too. That's the
I
sad
don't
They
thing.
know.
do. I've looked it up. They're not that expensive.
I wonder why.
They
Because
don't have a lot of people
are
that go to them.
afraid of just being out there.
Yeah, I don't care. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Wouldn't bother me either.
I'd be completely afraid of getting completely sunburned. Don't you if you're in the Caribbean?
Can you
You're gonna
lotion
get burned like a motherfucker.
Can you lotion up my crack?
Oh my god, yeah, that would be your big problem. You guys would burst into flames.
He would. He definitely would.
I've actually, since, we live in the community with the pool now, we've gone to the pool more often. I'm actually more tan than you think.
So your legs are
You're
no longer
definitely not
transparent.
as pasty as you used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, his legs used to be transparent. He'd wear shorts, you could see through his legs.
I've only seen him wear shorts once, so I mean that was a million years ago.
That was 2 years ago
Was it?
when we were swimming, yeah.
I seen him in shorts once.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't really. I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one.
Yeah, I got a tan line that stops like right here. Right just above my knee.
Huh. All right. So moral of the story: we're all going on this cruise at some point in time. It should be fun.
It'll be a blast. Naked cruise.
I'd do a topless cruise, not a naked cruise though.
All right, well, easy. You just said you'd be comfortable in a naked cruise.
I would, but it doesn't mean I want to do it. It just doesn't make any sense. Like even topless is like, I don't know. It just seems like what's the point of going on that cruise? Like it was to like show off your.
It's just to walk around naked. You don't just do that in your house when you're the most primal.
But you're only doing it on the ship.
Everybody's gone, and you're just like,
Nah, I always wear at least
you shit with
shorts.
the door open.
I always have shorts on. Mainly because.
You know, you fucking Spider-Man the place up.
No. No.
Then you and I have two different definitions of what's fun.
I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. Okay. No. I do not. I always wear like shorts.
That's why I always ask that you text before you come over.
You know, I should just show up one day, binoculars in hand. Like
You're gonna
"What's
get an
up,
eyeful
Kevin?"
of something you don't want.
Do you actually keep your blinds open?
The ones upstairs, yes.
Oh.
So the poor neighbor kid.
Get a nice view.
Well, no one can see into your
1, 2,
house.
3. The 3 people across the street don't have kids. I don't know about the 2 a-holes next to us.
Why are they a-holes?
I don't know. They're just a-holes. I don't know.
Oh. So they might be very nice people.
They could be lovely people. I'm sure they are. But they're a-holes to me since I don't know them.
Oh, okay, fair
And
enough.
if they ever hear this, which they never will, they can come say it to my face.
Do you know any of your neighbors?
I know all of my neighbors.
I know none of my neighbors.
I know 4 houses. Okay, so my house, I know 1, 2, 3. I know across the street, 1, 2, 3. I know 1, but then it's the street. And then 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, skip 3. So yeah, I know everyone in my general vicinity.
We do. Like,
I don't, because they're retired. None of them leave their house ever. Even for shopping, they have the food delivered to them. This guy leaves his house once a month. Next door in that house. And these guys just moved in.
Did I drive by there once and see like 5 or 6 or a stack of Amazon packages outside his door?
That was this old house. Before they moved out. We had to call the cops because when we first moved in, we thought they died because the whole front of the house was filled with Amazon packages. So we called to have them do a welfare check. It was 2 old lesbians and they never left the house.
Okay.
And they had it set up for automatic delivery. So there would just be stuff piling up in front of their house.
Okay, because I remember driving by one day being like, so many Amazon packages. Okay. All right. I feel like we've gone like all over the place. This is weird conversation day today.
That's every single one of our podcasts.
No, our podcasts are pretty. We latch onto something and then we keep moving, and then I feel like we do pretty good. This one's, I don't know, cruise ships, lesbians.
It's fine, whatever.
We got our aliens out of the
He
way.
mentioned lesbians once.
We didn't do SWAT with aliens. We said aliens. I said something about cowboy aliens, and then we moved on to.
No, we talked about
cruises.
the aliens on his tattoo.
Oh,
And that was our whole conversation about if aliens existed.
Hey, because you asked me, do you believe? And I'm like, yeah, check this out. And then it's just like, fuck this, move on.
oh my God, yeah. Okay. So, do aliens exist? Let's pick that one back up so we're not just throwing shit out and not finishing it.
But what do you think?
Me?
What's your thoughts?
I mean, it's really hard to say that there's no other intelligent life in the universe when we exist. So I think somewhere this situation has happened somewhere else. How far along they are, that's up for debate. But
Do you think we've been visited before?
I don't. So the problem with that is, like, if they're gonna visit us, like, why wouldn't they just be like, "Hey, what's up? We're gonna dominate you." Like, or are they gonna sneak around? Like,
Well, it's not so much why wouldn't they dominate us. Maybe it's more of an observation.
but why? What are they observing?
Well, you wouldn't want to tamper with what you're observing with. Because once you mess with it, you change the results.
But results of what? Are we like at their science
Well,
experiment?
exactly. What are they doing? Yes.
Is this like some Prometheus shit or something?
Yeah. What are they like?
So what if they're actually out
That's
looking
one of
for...
the theories. That's one of the theories that's out there, is that it's just an observation, that we're maybe an experiment.
Oh, we failed then.
Oh, yeah.
Miserably.
Well, what if they're actually out looking for intelligent life forms? And they showed up here, so let's say during ancient Greece or Egyptian time frame, and they're sending out radio waves. Are they going to come back saying there's intelligent life form here? Obviously not, because the Greeks and the ancient Egyptians had no way of sending back radio signals, right?
Okay, then are we
So-
receiving radio? I don't know. I don't keep up on the aliens
Well,
and stuff.
that's what I mean. They could have just showed up back at that time frame, sent out radio signals like, okay, there's no intelligence life form here. Freaking sector 4,069,792, check, no intelligent life form, let's move on. And they could have showed up here and we wouldn't even know it.
But what would be their definition of intelligence?
Someone who
a
can
good question.
communicate back. So even if they showed up and landed here during ancient
Okay.
Egyptian time frame, they're like, okay, these guys, they haven't
I'm pulling up something. Don't worry.
No, I'm not worried about you, but I'm thinking.
they don't have writing yet. Their writing is pictures. They don't have writing. They don't have math. They haven't developed any intelligent form of communication yet, besides maybe talking.
What would determine that was intelligence, though? Like, how would see? That's what I was. How would an alien, like, let's say even now
How
they
do,
show
how
up?
do we determine intelligence?
We
do
pretty much,
experiments,
unless
right?
it's like us, it's not intelligent.
Well, look at a dolphin. It's extremely intelligent. We know that,
Yeah, it's smart enough.
but we know it's intelligent.
Yeah, I mean everything's intelligent then with that logic. I mean ants are
Kinda.
intelligent.
Yeah, ants are highly intelligent because we have actually done enough experiments.
Slugs are
Watson,
intelligent.
right?
Some people would define intelligence on the hierarchy of the food chain. Yeah, ants are intelligent, but we can dominate them completely.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're so I think like you said, dominance is really where it comes down to. We're the dominant species, so our
They could have showed up
quote-unquote
then and we might not have then.
huh?
If they showed up back then 10,000 years ago, we probably weren't the dominant species.
Maybe. What if we were the ones that showed up?
Yeah, I highly doubt that. How'd we get here?
I don't know.
They'd be some type of spacecraft or something still somewhere on the planet, we would have found it by now.
Did you ever see that movie? I don't know, the one where the moon was a spaceship
No.
and we were the aliens, and we were from an advanced civilization and came and landed here, and then our ship was the moon, and then
We
that
just
was-
left it there.
yeah, we
forgot
abandoned
how to
it
get back up there.
yeah, we forgot how to get back up there. So that's like how I forgot the name of the movie.
So we send radio waves out into space now, right? Constantly, we're sending radio
We've been
waves.
doing it for decades.
Moonfall.
Yeah.
Moonfall.
Since the 70s, we've been sending radio signals out. But who's to say that the aliens that were sending the signal out evolved the same we do, and they use radio waves and they don't use some other type of communication? They,
Yeah.
They could evolve completely different, have completely different type of technology than we are using.
Yeah, they could just be using a way higher frequency, and they think ours is whatever. Or maybe they're using a way lower frequency that we can't
Or-
tap into.
They communicate with colors.
Hmm.
Something visual that we can't pick
Well,
up.
you ever see the movie Contact?
Yeah.
The universal language is math, binary numbers.
Yes.
So that would be one of the ways they can communicate is with numbers.
Assuming they use math.
Numbers are universal.
Yeah.
Are they?
I mean, if you have Apple, it's the same in English as it is in Mandarin. It's one is one.
You said universal. You mean universal within the confines of the Earth.
No, the universe.
Universe.
How are you speaking for the universe?
If you're one person on Mars or not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're still a singular person. That number is universal.
yeah. I can't get behind that.
Numbers are like the only thing that's constant, regardless of where you are in the universe.
Yeah.
If they develop any type of technology or anything, has to be based on numbers.
If we develop any technology or anything, it has to be based on numbers.
Yeah, okay, unless
They would. The speed of sound and the speed of light are all based off of numbers. It's the same number. You can't change that.
if
You
they
know,
were,
speed
if
of
they-
light
That
is-
we know of.
if they were intelligent, they would come to the same conclusion, probably using math.
Possibly.
Unless,
But you get what I'm
unless
saying,
they're on
though,
another
right?
planet and they use like magic, that could be different. Yes.
So I found this.
That's what I'm saying.
Why haven't aliens found us yet? And it's a bunch of theories. So you want me to read these theories to you?
Yeah.
And we'll just dissect them. So it's why haven't aliens found us? The rare Earth. Basically, we're unique. The rare Earth hypothesis argues that planets with complex life like Earth are extremely rare and that intelligent extraterrestrial life is highly improbable, hence we are one of a kind.
So we are made up of the most common stuff in the universe, which is oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So that is the most common thing in the universe. So that would be false just because there's so much of it in the universe that there's no way.
Okay.
Okay, so the I'm probably gonna butcher these names. The Gaian bottleneck. So basically, they didn't survive. The Gaian bottleneck hypothesis by astrobiologist Dr. Aditya Chopra suggests that alien beings are all dead. They simply just didn't make it. Life forms on inhabitable planets failed to emerge quickly enough to stabilize the planet and pave their way for more life.
Okay, so I actually watched a video of a scientist saying, so Mars, they know Mars had rivers, they had oceans, they have had lakes, probably had plant forms at one time, right? They could have had
Yeah,
living-
they've found water crystals and stuff there.
Yeah, they also found salt deposits, which would show that there's a lake bed and an ocean that dried up, and those canyons kind of look like the Grand Canyon, would be riverbeds. So there could have been people that lived on that hundreds of billions of years ago before it dried up. Because if you look at our desert, right, we have civilizations that disappeared in the desert, right? There could be
Yeah,
buried
buried.
civilizations on Mars that we just don't know about. That
Could be.
could be billions of years old. Because after a billion years, they could be gone.
Yeah, could be.
And they just didn't evolve fast enough to develop a space program to leave the planet.
Maybe that's us.
That could be us if we
We
don't.
just jumped a planet or two.
Could be.
All right, there's 1, 2, 4, 6 more.
Oh,
We don't have to spend extensive time on them, but I'll just go through.
Cliff note it.
Okay, so the Great Filter. The Earth was subjected to the Great Filter, 5 mass extinction events, but nevertheless evolved complex creatures. What if all habitable planets were hit with killer asteroids, scorched by solar flares, torn apart by geological upheavals, seared by supernova blast or gamma ray burst radiations?
Black holes.
And that, of all the worlds, only Earth was successful in hurdling the stumbling blocks. So basically, everything else was extinct. That's why nobody's seen aliens, is because we survived.
That could be because we do live on a very hostile planet. It's constantly trying to kill us. It's constantly trying to kill us. Hurricanes, tornadoes, floods,
You know, we went and saw
viruses.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he talked about all that stuff.
He's one of my idols. I have all his books.
How did you not go to his talk at
Was it?
Was it Star Talk?
huh?
Was it Star Talk?
No, it was like something universe. I can't remember where it was. It was
if
at the.
If I knew it was here, I would have went.
Are you serious? Because I gave away a ticket.
I would have went in a heartbeat.
Oh,
I listen to all his podcasts, his YouTube videos. I literally am in the middle of reading his book, Star Talk, right now.
oh. What's the place for the performing arts? Downtown.
The Performing Arts Center?
No.
You're talking about the one behind the Discovery Children's Museum? The, holy crap. What's the name of that thing, Kevin?
I can't even, I don't even know.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I probably do, but I don't. I know that
Smith
sounds...
Center.
There you go.
He did a talk at the Smith Center. It was quite interesting. He talked much about how the world's trying to kill us.
It's constantly trying to kill us.
You know, hurricanes, earthquakes, all that good stuff.
Viruses.
Viruses.
It's constantly
wait.
trying to
And
kill us.
we constantly adapt.
Wait, hold on. The 2020 virus that's affected the world. I think we can't actually say that. I guess we're not monetized, so it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
COVID, yay.
Do you think in history that they're going to go back like 50 years and go, all right, so from like Jesus to like pre-COVID, and they'll always say everything pre-COVID 100 years from now?
Well, that's what BC means now. Before COVID. Take a hike, Jesus.
So you think 100 years from now that they're going to talk about that? Oh, before COVID, this is how life was.
Again,
And
that's
then
what BC
after
stands for
COVID-
now. It used to be before Christ. Now it's before COVID.
That's terrible.
All right.
That's pretty
Five
funny,
more.
actually.
Yep. What do you got?
The Great Silence. At last, we are not worth it. The Great Silence hypothesis posits that advanced beings who belong to a Type 3 civilization on the Kardashev scale, able to harness the energy output of a whole galaxy, simply do not reach out to insignificant carbon-based humans. Why bother with Type O bipeds? We're simply not worth it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
We're not on their level. That's
Yeah.
like us trying to communicate with ants.
Like, again, they are the intelligent beings. They would be the ones to hunt us, just the way we hunt deer and stuff like that.
So like some predator shit.
Yeah.
So they just show up and hunt us, and then the government just covers it up or something.
4 more left. Early birds. Earth had a head start, and a study by Dr. Peter Bajuri said that compared to all the planets that will ever form in the universe, the Earth is actually quite early. The last star will burn out 100 trillion years from now, and that 92% of planets are not yet to be born. We are the first, but not necessarily the last.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Yeah, it's kind of out there.
Yep.
It's a good
It's a good theory. But I mean, I know
they're all good
part of
theories.
the galaxies are already billions of years old. Those other planets could have burned out by now already.
Not life as we know it. We've had it wrong all this time. ETs may not be biological beings like us at all. Noted astronomer Lord Martin Rees said that they might be machines, not organic creatures. So we should be looking for solar harvesting, not carbon-based structures, instead of listening for radio signals.
Okay.
Carbon harvesting,
Solar harvesting, non-carbon-based structures.
solar harvesting. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
The long road ahead of us. Basically, we've got a long way to go, and there's more research to be done. SETI has barely scratched the surface of all the radio universe. There are more wavelengths to scan, so we shouldn't give up hope yet.
That's true.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
And the last one, in a galaxy far, far away. I know you like to use Star Wars nerd.
I'm not a Star Wars nerd. Joe's more of a Star Wars nerd than I am.
Probably.
Anyway, 46.5 billion light years is the distance to the edge of the observable universe. We've scanned for ET signals just around 40,000 light years from Earth. We haven't even outpaced the bounds of our galaxy, which is 100,000 light years wide. Alien intelligence could simply be too far away for our current technology to reach.
Which is probably most likely. I mean,
Well, if they're 80 billion light years away, the first radio waves that they're going to get that we sent out into space, we'd be like our talk radio or them talking about baseballs in like the 20s, or World War II or World War I on the radio, and then the first video stuff they'll get is like I Love Lucy.
But did you guys never watch that movie Contact?
I watched it. I don't
It was,
remember
based,
it.
it was based off a Carl Sagan book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carl Sagan was Neil deGrasse Tyson before Neil deGrasse Tyson was ever a thing.
Well, he also did. He did the first. Oh my God! What was
He
it?
hosted like the first, like he had a show on and everything.
Yeah, what was the name of the show? Because Neil deGrasse Tyson did it after. He did the remake of it and redid it.
Strange Universe?
The universe or something. In this universe or something. I can't remember the name of the show, but like, wasn't it in that
Something like
book?
that.
Basically, the first signal that was strong enough to leave Earth was the 1936 Olympic speech by Hitler,
Yeah.
the opening commencement ceremony.
What? Hey,
You have a small disaster going on outside.
yeah, I
this
was about
door.
to say,
know.
what the hell's going on down there, Joe? You need to check on it?
They're playing the game, and then Bane's out there whining. I don't need to go check on them. They're fine.
We're deep in the weeds here.
We are.
Yeah, I hear.
And your kids are killing each other, and the dog is dying of attention.
Yeah, you need to give that dog less attention, Joe. Maybe he's an alien. Maybe he's like worried that we're gonna figure him out now.
Who, Bane?
What was a movie where dogs were aliens? Dogs and cats were aliens, or was that like a cartoon movie? I don't know. There's so many alien movies, so many. Like,
There was a Disney movie like that where
was it a Disney movie?
where like the cat was the alien or
It was
something
the
like
cat.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember
Cat
the
from
name
outer
of it.
space.
Yeah, it was a Disney movie.
Yes,
You don't remember that shit?
I don't, but I will, attempt to make it.
I think they have it on Disney Plus or whatever.
They do. My Cat's from Outer Space or something
Something
like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay, I vaguely remember it.
I remember watching it as a kid. I don't think I've seen it in probably 30 years.
Yeah, give or take. My kids are screaming.
Yeah, are they dying?
I don't know.
Do I need to go beat
No.
him?
Hey, we can do this though. Watch this.
Do I need to go beat him?
You're gonna hit them with the technology, Joe?
Yep.
You hit him with your hand.
I could do that too, but
Don't spare the rod.
you too.
They're like, screw you, Dad. We do what we want.
You too. Stop it.
I think.
Hey!
I think he responded.
He is.
He's just talking into a camera that has no sound on right now.
I know I have the volume down. You two, stop screaming. Yes,
No.
have a snack, but stop.
No,
Let them have snacks so they calm down.
no.
There you go. Problem solved.
Okay, so in other words, aliens are real, and
Possibly yes.
from what you guys are saying, they're definitely out there, but we just don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Fuck,
Yeah.
they could be on a completely different color spectrum than our eyes can actually even see on top of it.
So there could be one sitting right here watching the show, right in this room,
Probably.
and being like, "These idiots."
Well, have you ever looked at the color spectrum and how much of it we can actually see?
Not much.
Yeah, we can't perceive a whole lot of it.
No.
I simply think it's the one where they looked at us and they're like, yeah, it's not worth our time anymore.
That sucks.
No, they could have showed up right at like the Civil War or the Revolutionary War and like, look at these idiots. We're not going down there and talking to these morons, and just flew off because we didn't have the technology then either.
Are you
The way
saying
they're loading their
Sounds
guns.
like they were scared.
Well, they would probably just like, they're a bunch of cavemen. Why the hell do we want to go down there and try to talk to them?
We'll beat them with the clubs.
Or
A
they
2x4 with a nail in it.
Hell yeah.
or they could have showed up and be like, well, that planet has a lot of diseases. I'm not even going to attempt going down there.
I could see that. That makes more sense. That
Yeah,
they
but-
can't. What was the movie where they War of the Worlds?
World of the World.
War of the Worlds, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being more of a thing. Like, oh, we really can't survive there.
That was written 1898.
Yeah, that was an old
That's
one.
hella old. So
It's hella old, and that makes the most sense to me. That makes the most sense.
Yeah.
That if they come, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, yeah, this isn't gonna work. We gotta go."
But it would suggest that they're biological beings.
Because it's like, yeah,
Because
but it's like
all they do is send a probe and pick up an air sample and be like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of bacteria in this air. We can't go down there.
yeah, it's like going to Mexico in the water.
It's like when we have to leave this country, we have to get all our vaccinations to go to some other countries because they have so many more viruses and diseases than we do.
Yeah, so many more viruses. This is ridiculous.
When I was in the military, I had to get like 27 shots to go to Iraq or Afghanistan because the amount of diseases they have compared to we do.
Yeah, and I think we have anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
Which
That's why the plague kept coming back.
what was the one we got rid of? And that we just
Smallpox.
smallpox. Was that the one that we just finally got rid of, and now it's making a comeback because
Yeah.
of all the people who haven't gotten the vaccine?
Dude, we got rid of the plague and the plague started coming back. The fucking Black Plague.
That's solid. Wasn't Black Plague was from like
Black Plague was like the 13th century.
yeah, but that was
Yeah.
from
12th
like
to 13th century.
sewage and stuff, right? Like just not having
Rats.
working.
Well,
Rats
that was,
and
no, that
mice.
was the bubonic plague.
I thought
that was rats.
I thought Black Plague came from rats because
No.
people threw their feces and shit out, literally threw it out on the street, and
Black
then the
Plague
rats.
came from ticks.
Bro, we need to do some research. I feel like we're throwing out valuable information that's wrong.
Let's look it up real quick.
Oh,
You get a
God.
computer.
I do have a computer.
We are not a science-based show.
Oh yeah, throw out the disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only.
So
Let's
like,
see. Black Plague. There is the bubonic plague. Same thing.
was it the same thing? Rats,
Fleas.
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 You know, I feel like I would remember that, but I feel like it was rats.
I remember
Well, it
doing
was the
a book
fleas.
report
It was
on
the
Black
fleas
Plague.
on rodents.
Ah, I was about to say I did a
Yep.
book report on the Black Plague in like the 7th grade.
So did I. That's why I'm like, I feel like it was rats.
It's like I know I fucking went. Like, we didn't have the internet back then, so I had to actually go. We had a set of encyclopedias at our house when I was a kid. It was the only like rich people thing that we had in our house because
Encyclopedia
They-
Britannica.
yeah,
Dude, they were not cheap either.
my mom would buy
That $1,000.
one volume a week from the grocery store because they would put out the next volume like every week.
Yeah, I remember
So she
that.
would buy it at the grocery store, and we had the whole She still has it. It's from the fucking early '90s.
It was that what Encyclopedia Britannica
Yeah,
and
it still has
Hooked
Richard
on
Nixon as
Phonics
alive.
were the two things, huh?
It still has Richard Nixon as alive in the encyclopedia. That's how old they are.
Wow, that's crazy. I would love to see like a full set of Encyclopedia Britannica. It's kind of like what's that other one?
You can find them on Facebook Marketplace. There's people selling them for like $20.
What was the book you would buy in school with the wildlife in it?
National Geographic.
National Geographic.
Was it National
Or was it
Geographic?
Mutual of Omaha?
No, it was
That was
something.
a TV show. I remember.
No. It was something.
You don't remember Mutual of Omaha?
Yep.
It was like the guy narrating it was very monotone. He would just talk about animals in the wild and everything.
Very monotone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was interesting, but it was very boring.
I think it was National Geographic, Robbie.
But it had the dinosaurs. And stuff. You would literally get a little thing you could build in it.
Was it the Smithsonian stuff?
No, I don't. It wasn't Nat Geo. 90s educational book.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think is the Smithsonian or
The
National
Smithsonian
Geographic.
or Nat Geo? Yeah,
With
that was.
bio.
Because I remember, you remember, did you ever have the Scholastic book fairs come to your school
Yeah.
in elementary school?
Every school has. My kids still do that.
They still do it. That's good. But you remember the most popular shit was
National
like the
Geographic.
Nat Geo and the Lamborghini posters.
Yes. I forgot about- they don't sell the posters anymore.
They don't sell the Oh, that's a bummer.
They
Because
don't,
those
no,
shits
they
went
don't
so
even
fast.
sell National Geographic books. They're all like Minecraft books or.
Because every once in a while you
Flat
get
Stanley
like
books.
a topless tribeswoman.
Yes.
Like you're like, yes.
I
Titties.
actually still have one of my National Geographics. I think it's from like 1985. It's the Afghan girl with the blue eyes.
Yeah,
on the
I remember
cover.
that.
I
Yeah,
still have that one.
That was like that won a ton of prizes,
Yes.
ton of awards.
Ton of awards. I still have that actual
Yeah,
one.
I remember that one. Yeah, I can't. I'll find it. Now I will I will put it up when I find out what that book was called. It may have been Nat
Hopefully,
Geo.
I don't know. I didn't.
I did pretty good the last episode, so.
I just remember watching. We were pointing to the wall and just nothing happening.
Well, that was the one where I was on vacation and shit was happening. You get what you pay for, which is nothing. So.
Yeah, this is free, so don't be bitching.
Yeah, this is as free as it gets. I think you're the only one bitching about it.
I'm not bitching. I made an observation. That we either put the graphics in or we stop pointing at the wall.
Yeah, we're not gonna point. So I just know 12 and 47. I gotta.
If I had enough motivation and the supplies. I'm sure your kids have the supplies. I was gonna make one of those picket placards. And just have it right here, and then when you go to do the socials, just raise it up like this, and it's all handwritten on there.
Dude, you should do a handwritten one.
I actually have a bunch of poster board in the closet out there.
Yeah, see, I know you fucking kids would have that shit.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So what were we talking about?
We were talking about
Aliens to something. Nat Geo, Encyclopedia Britannica.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I forget how we got on that
Those
topic.
things are out of date now.
Because everything looks up on the computer.
Yeah,
or your
everything.
phone,
Yeah,
or
you
a
just-
tablet.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it's like to go to a bookshelf and actually okay,
Dewey Decimal System?
Oh, there's what I need right there.
Try explaining the Dewey Decimal System to a kid nowadays.
I didn't understand it when I was a kid.
Yeah, library. You know what I had the biggest trouble with when I was probably second grade? Fiction and nonfiction. For some reason, for that year, second grade, I couldn't figure out what the difference was.
The easiest way for me to
I
remember.
mean, I know now, but
The
back
easiest
then-
way for me was science fiction was fake.
Yeah.
So when you had science fiction, nonfiction was fake.
No, fiction is
Non-fiction.
fake. Non-fiction.
There it is,
Nonfiction's real. I was like, let me let that
There
sit
you
in
go.
for a second.
But it was like fiction, science fiction.
But when you think about it, it should be fiction is real and nonfiction is fake, but it's the opposite.
It's the opposite,
That
yeah.
screwed me up so bad when I was playing the Oregon Trail on the Mac books we had in school. Little Macs. I remember that. The little Apple whatever. Dude, that was the best part of going to second grade.
You had computers in second grade?
Yeah, we had computer class and we would go and we would
Remember,
sit
he's
on.
20 years younger than us.
God damn.
I'm not even that.
I didn't get computers till freshman year in high school.
Holy crap. No, I've had a.
Yeah, I still took typing class on a fucking
Typewriter.
in high school.
I mean, I still had to use a typewriter at home, but in school we had computers. Actually, I got my first computer at home in 92. Hewlett Packard something.
Not even that close.
I remember it because it had 40 gigahertz and 512 megabytes of RAM. No, 512 kilobytes of RAM. It didn't even have a megabyte of RAM. It didn't have a video card.
You may as well be speaking Greek to me. I don't know.
Ah, yeah. None of you guys are technological. We need someone on here who speaks technology so we can have a technology episode.
I don't think that's any of our friends.
I got one friend.
Except for,
None of our friends.
he's got a degree in IT.
Who?
Brandon.
Yeah, but
yeah, when's
he
the
doesn't
last time
really
you
speak.
actually used that?
Yeah, he doesn't speak like
I got one friend.
IT
Actually,
though.
you know him.
who?
Bobby.
Does he speak IT?
Oh, yeah. He's a big computer guy. He's constantly building computers.
I need a new computer. I think I'm gonna build me another one now. Mine's getting a little slow.
Yeah, you have to order all your parts now.
I know.
You can't just go to Fry's anymore and get electronic parts.
Fries suck though. Fries kind of was overpriced. You know what I wish we had? I wish we had the.
Are they still around? Because the
no,
one over off
Fry's
the
went out
215
they went out of
closed.
business, yeah.
Oh no, they went under when COVID happened.
Same thing with Radio Shack.
Radio Shack went under like 20
that
years
was
ago,
way
dude.
before COVID.
Yep.
Oh my
They
god.
still went under.
I just saw something that Best Buy got rid of all their physical media.
Stop YouTube.
Like, so there's no more DVDs, no more.
Did they really?
Yeah, all their
I
physical
mean,
media
Target
is
did
gone.
too.
Yeah,
Well, no, Target has a small section. They have like a shelf.
Yeah, they have more books than anything.
but
Yeah,
people
they had to fill
still
up that section
collect
somehow.
Yeah.
physical media.
What?
People still are collecting like actually cassette tapes are coming back. People are still collecting them.
Well, think about it. It's the natural evolution of collecting shit. We had, what is it, the past couple years, it's been, vinyl was like huge over the
It's
past
still
five-
vinyl. It's still huge.
But I mean, like-
still huge right now.
It's huge. Now we're going to go to cassette tapes and then to VHSs and then
Please,
full circle.
I can drag
What-
out my VHS porno
what-
stash of VCRs. Come back.
I'm trying to think
I
what.
have a VCR.
Really?
You want to borrow it?
Can I borrow it?
Yeah. I have probably about 500 VHS tapes in my freaking garage.
I'm about to Spider-Man the fuck out of my house.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be throwing ropes.
Duty. Oh my god.
I mean, I've been able to find some of them on DVD, like The Devil and Miss Jones. Well, that's a classic.
Do I had to look this stuff up?
I mean, you can. I wouldn't put anything on the screen.
Yeah, no, this is just my curiosity at this point.
I'll take a picture of my video collection when I get home. I'll show it to
The
you.
problem is, I don't know if you can hook the VHS player up to your new TV.
They have
adapters.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
have adapters.
$2 on
Yeah, they're
Amazon.
not very expensive. But when I was like, I found an adapter that convert VHS to DVDs, and it has the upscaling and everything like that. That thing was like $300,
Expensive.
and the VCR was $300.
Try finding a DVD player nowadays. You can't find them in stores either. They're really hard to find.
Oh, can't.
What are you gonna do with a DVD player? That's why you buy an Xbox, a PlayStation.
Oh,
Man, I still have
even
my
the new PlayStation doesn't even come with disc drives anymore.
Fuck the new PlayStation.
They're completely taking them out.
It is a ripoff. The new PlayStation. You hear me, Sony? Fuck you and your new
I guarantee
PlayStation.
you, Xbox will do the same thing. If they come out with another model, it's no longer going to have a disc drive.
That's all good and dandy, but that just mean I mean they're not even gonna come out with another model. Honestly, Xbox isn't making any more systems. I don't think. They've kind of gotten out of the system game.
Even computers, they don't come with disc drives anymore.
No, and buying an external disc drive is a pain in the ass.
Trying to find it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So trying to find a Blu-ray player or a 4K player is
Yeah.
next to impossible.
I have all that stuff.
Well, so do I. But
Yeah.
if it goes out, like if it breaks,
I have extra.
trying to find a replacement.
So I never throw anything away.
Yeah, we've seen your garage.
Yeah.
Garage is clean now.
Somewhat.
You can always
Can
go
you
to
park a car in there?
No, because I have too many other vehicles in there.
Well, then it's not clean.
If I took out the quads, then yes.
Okay. How often do you ride those quads?
I want to sell them. That tells you how much I ride them. And I'm too lazy to sell them.
Here you go. Make Robbie an offer. Anybody want quads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sell them to Angie. She just can keep them in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I gotta get rid of all that crap, man. I'm too much crap. So technology, yes.
You can go to Zaya Records and still find everything. That's where I get all my Blu-rays.
Why are you buying Blu-rays?
Why not?
I don't know.
Because streaming systems always don't have them on there anymore.
They-
Especially if you want something from the 80s.
You know
Good luck
what?
trying to find something from the 80s on streaming service.
And then,
Voodoo has everything, I feel like. Well,
Voodoo-
Voodoo used to be a thing. Now it's
Yeah.
Fandango, something,
Fandango,
something.
movies everywhere. And hold on. We used to do that, Voodoo. We bought a whole bunch. My wife and I, we bought a whole bunch of movies on there because they were like really, they had a good sale.
And they took
And then
them
when
off.
they got bought out by Movies Everywhere or something like that, we lost half of our catalog and had to re-buy them. But if I own the Blu-ray, I buy it once and I own it forever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. I didn't have to buy the same movie twice.
No, I'm on board with that. Like,
Yeah.
I buy all my video games.
Everybody's like,
physical.
throw out your physical, get all your digital. You know,
It's because
fuck digital.
Because they want to take it off to like, oh, we're taking it off the streaming system. Oh, now it's only on this one. Now you have to buy it because this company. So you buy it from Google. They lose the license to have it. Now you don't have it anymore that you've already paid $20 for. Now you have to go to Plex and buy it again for another 20.
Yeah,
I'd rather go buy the physical copy.
I would never buy anything from anywhere other than I guess Fandango now or whatever it's called.
They can still lose.
Voodoo.
They can still lose the license.
It was I can't remember what it was. We
But I feel-
because like when you would buy a Blu-ray, you would get that digital code.
Yeah, back in
Yeah.
the day, you would get a code and you
And
could.
even still, the movies could disappear. They could say we're not hosting that anymore. We're not hosting that particular movie. We got bought by something else, but I still have the fucking Blu-ray. Like I still
Yeah,
have the
it takes up
digital. I
space.
still have the physical.
There's a lot of space. I don't
I
know.
don't give a fuck. I'll clear out a bedroom. I still have the CDs I bought when I was like 11.
Do you have DMX Hot as Hell?
No,
Or
I wasn't really
it's hot.
into.
What's it? No, whatever.
I used to.
It's
but that-
dark and
that-
hot as hell. or
that-
something
dark
like
and-
that.
yes,
album
Dark and
got
Hot as Hell.
stolen.
How did I know that? And I don't even listen to it.
I couldn't remember. I don't know. How did you know? It's a good album.
I think one of the first albums I ever bought was "Opiate" by Tool
On CD or
on
cassette?
CD, and Green Day's "Dookie." I still have both of those
Do you?
from when I bought them in the early '90s.
Wow. First cassette
And the Blue album by Weezer, because that came out the same time as Dookie, or around the same time.
I think I still have that one.
first cassette I ever bought was Electric Slide. I was like,
First one I ever bought was MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
what was I, like 9?
In third grade.
It was third grade, and it was I remember this too because I bought on the way back from my uncle's house in the summer, we would stop at Fred's.
Was that like a... What was that?
It's like a Walgreens
Okay.
in the South. And the first time I stopped, I ended up buying like the very first Iron Man reprint. It was like an Iron Man #1 reprint. So that was cool. Second time we stopped, I got the Electric Slide. It was a white cassette, and it was like, I don't know, $1, $2 or something. So yeah, that was the first one I ever bought. I do remember that. That's pretty funny. To me, it's funny. I don't know. I'm just thinking back all that. And then the next time, I bought Voltrons, and it took me two summers to get the full set.
You two, stop.
I think you need to go.
Yeah, you need to go lay a...
You're sparing the rod, bro, Joe.
You need to
no sparing the rod.
Stop. What?
I didn't have a snack and I have a popsicle.
You already had a
No, 'cause
snack.
You two are running around. And I told you to stop.
Don't worry, we got you, Joe. I got a nice thick belt.
If you don't want to hit your kids, I'll go hit them for you.
screaming.
I'll beat them.
See how long that lasts.
They're gonna turn out like monsters.
15 seconds.
No.
15 seconds. It's for lucky.
Yeah. No, I'll collect physical until it's nobody ever makes it. Like, a lot of places stop producing it, but now that it's coming back, a lot of places are going to get back into it. Like, I still have the first, I want to say it's 18 seasons of The Simpsons on DVD, and then they just stopped. So I'm waiting for them to pick back up, and then I'll get the rest of it.
You should just put it on eBay.
No.
Should eBay it.
Nope. I will never get rid of it.
You can just go to
Because
Zaya Records and get
season
them for,
three,
like, cheap.
season 3, episode 1 is the Michael Jackson episode, and they took that off of Disney Plus. Listen, taking that episode off Disney Plus isn't going to unfuck those kids, okay?
So, speaking of that, so I have a couple of Futurama seasons, and they recently put it on. Fuck, I forget what streaming service it was on.
It should be on Hulu.
I think it's Hulu, but if you watch it, they changed some of the fucking jokes.
They did. Like, so in like the first season, when
I don't
Bender
see-
takes out the arm out of his chest cavity,
Yes,
it should have been the Prime Minister of Norway,
yeah.
but he actually was like killed and dismembered, so
Yeah.
they changed that joke.
Oh, like
He still takes the arm out of his chest cavity, but it's no longer the Prime Minister of Norway. It's something else.
so.
They did
Did he
this-
get killed after or before they did the joke?
He got killed after the joke.
Oh, so someone
so
used
in
that.
something like
Yeah.
on streaming services, they changed
That's
the joke.
Like season 3, they changed a shit ton through season 3.
Yeah, and they didn't change it on my DVDs.
Nope. They changed a lot in the Drew Carey show too.
Yeah, they
That's
changed
on
a lot in the Drew
Flex.
Carey show.
They took a lot out.
They took out all, like in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they took out all the blackface episodes.
Yep.
Those are some of the funniest ones. When the gang makes Lethal Weapon 5, that's hilarious.
That's
I've
the,
never
that's,
seen
that's,
it.
that's the thing with
I've
streaming
seen it,
services.
but I've
they
never
can
watched more
modify
than
it.
like 2 episodes.
They can modify it and take out certain shit.
Yeah,
So
At least
I
on
will.
the DVD they can't do
Do you
that.
own all the DVDs?
I do.
All right, now you have to give me all the DVDs. I will go watch them
All right.
and find these episodes, and I will determine if this is funny or not funny.
Oh, it is funny.
For what? Drew Carey?
No, for
Drew,
Sunny.
it's hard to find on DVD, like because the licensing for the music.
Yeah. They never put it on DVD
Yeah.
because of the license of the music. That I know.
But I'll get you. It's Always Sunny. You're gonna have a good time. It's fucking
You've never
hilarious.
watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Only a few episodes.
Dude, it's funny. Like
Have
when
you
they
guys watched Chaos?
It's only $18.
for what?
The Drew Carey complete thing. Circa 2007 set.
Ooh, that's old.
Yeah, but it would mean that it's unedited. Factory sealed. Factory sealed, which means
Somebody knew what they had. I have a
it's still only $18 though.
I have a factory sealed Mystery Science Theater 3000, Volume 10, where they put I think it was a Godzilla movie on there. And Toho, the company that owns Godzilla, put a cease and desist on it. So there was only a few, there was probably several thousand copies printed, and then they have to pull it off the shelves. And then they released Volume 10.2, where they took out the Godzilla movie. But I still have Volume 10.
That was a funny show.
That was a good show.
It was unsealed. I bought for $50. I think the last time I looked, it was a few $100s for that.
They should bring that show back.
They have, and it was abysmal.
Yeah, I know. I remember when they brought it back.
Garbage.
It was what, Mystery Science Theater 5000 or something?
No, it was still 3,000, but
I remember it sucking.
yeah,
It was horrible. It wasn't the same guy.
no, it wasn't the
The
same.
robots sucked.
Yeah.
It was hot garbage. I see. I'm a firm believer in stop bringing back the show. Like Futurama, it was great when it was on.
I don't know why they restarted making it.
And they brought it back, and it was when they brought it back on Comedy Central, it was good. Wasn't quite the same, but it was good. And then
Different
they brought it
writers.
back again on Hulu. And I don't know. I'm not interested.
I'm not a fan of Hulu. I think Hulu sucks. They just fuck shit up.
Well,
Our war
They
on
say-
Hulu has begun.
You pay this amount, it's ad free. Psych, you're still gonna watch ads.
Yeah, that's kind
everything now, though.
Yeah.
of Netflix. I mean, I don't even know what I pay for Netflix anymore. I swear, last time I remember
I get Netflix for free through T-Mobile, so I don't pay for it.
Well, we used to get Disney Plus for a hella good discount through Verizon. And they recently said, you know what? We're discontinuing that deal. So your Disney Plus membership has changed. And we're like, no, we signed a contract.
Oh yeah, they did it to everybody.
Yeah, they did that to it wasn't just us, it was everybody.
Yeah, they did it to me.
And it fucking sucks because now the lowest tier is with ads.
Yeah, so everyone essentially has the lowest tier.
Yeah.
It
And then
all
you
has
had
ads.
to upgrade. And I was like, I'll pay the difference to upgrade to no ads. Because I'm already paying you money. Don't show me ads. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your ads.
Yeah, Verizon. I don't know. All these
Yeah,
companies.
I think it's stupid that you pay for something and they're going to show you ads.
Yeah.
If you don't want ads, now you have to pay more.
But some
ads.
executives said, "Wow, we could put tiers on everything," and
Yeah.
then some other executives said, "Genius."
And
Yeah.
and what's going to happen is it's going to hit a tipping point where people are going to pirate it more often.
We've already hit that.
Pirating causes the ads to increase.
Yeah, that's
because
why it's
they're
getting
losing
worse.
revenue. And then eventually, the people who are honest and pay for it, like me,
They're gonna get
are going to
fed up.
say, "Fuck it, it's not worth it anymore."
So-
and I'm just going to cancel this. Like, I can't even tell you how many streaming services we pay for.
So
Pay for a fucking ton of them. And it's like, I really only watch 3 of these.
yeah, same. You know what people do nowadays?
I pay
They
for one.
literally
One.
sign up, watch the show, cancel.
Yeah.
That's all people do now.
I signed
Which-
up for Paramount to watch Halo. Then they cancel it. I canceled it, and they asked why. I was like, because you canceled Halo, and I canceled it.
Well, Halo was bad. I don't know why you were watching that.
It was getting
Don't-
it was getting good.
Did
during
you
the
see his
second season.
face?
Yes.
Then the show fucking sucked.
They can't make him wear the mask the whole time.
There's no argument to that. They showed his face. The show is terrible.
You touched a nerve.
Well, he's going based off the video game that he never took the fucking helmet off because it's a fucking video game, and the cost of taking the helmet off and showing his face costs so much more. Is why the video game never did it.
What? Yeah, maybe in the first one, but the rest of them, no.
I mean,
That's just the amazing part.
I
The
played
mystery.
the game online once. I was called the N-word and I left. I never went back to it.
Good for you. No,
It sucked.
it
Man,
was.
the online was horrible. Like the
What?
people are no, not the online play. Just
people.
being online with people.
Oh
was
yeah,
awful.
I mean,
It
that
was
hasn't
god-awful.
changed in
It hasn't
20
changed.
years.
Ugh.
When did I start going online? 20,
Who knows?
2003?
I think I had Halo 1 when I went online. So we're talking
Xbox
like
One.
Yeah, it was Halo 1.
2006.
And when I was in college.
No, it had to
No,
be a
that's
little bit
when
earlier.
I
than
did
that.
it.
Oh,
No, that's when I did it.
I was like Xbox One first came out. Dang, 2002
Yeah.
with
I played-
3. And it was, the first
Something like that.
online multiplayer game was Halo.
Yeah, I just remember playing it on the college network, and there just being a shitload of lobbies. And then Halo 2 came out, and that had actual online play.
Mm-hmm.
And that was shit. Killed everybody. Throwing my shotgun, just pow, pow, pow. Now any little kid could just run up on me and beat me in any game. So that's what age does to you.
Your demon is outside demanding attention.
I know he is. It's all right. He'll deal with it. So, have you been to Zaya Records?
No. Do they sell physical media?
Yes, they do.
Good. 'Cause
That's
I wanna
all they
go.
have. They have is VHS. They actually have cassettes. They have vinyl and Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K.
CDs?
They get CDs.
Nice. I bought a CD player a few months ago, and it was awesome. Yeah, I bought a CD player because Spotify doesn't have everything.
Nope.
And so I was like, I want to listen to these CDs. They're not on Spotify. And so I bought a CD player.
So that's the same thing with why I still buy CDs, because
Yeah.
Spotify doesn't have it. Pandora doesn't have it. You can go watch the video on YouTube, but if you're on your fucking phone,
I'm surprised you paid
Yeah,
for Pandora.
You can't
I don't.
close.
Is Pandora free?
to a point, yeah.
No, just as free as like free Spotify.
Yeah.
I pay for Spotify. I do the
I do
premium.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
do the
don't want
family
the ads.
premium.
Yeah, so do I. It's awesome.
So many fucking accounts.
Yeah.
They give you quite a few accounts for.
They do, and I mean I love them. I used to use fucking Napster back in the day.
You know who has one of my accounts? And because I don't really think about it. You know who has one of my accounts that I should probably cancel?
Who?
Alex.
Yeah, that bum.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel that.
What's he have?
A Spotify account.
Oh.
No free rides, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that free ride. Fucking. Thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
That'll be the first time he texts us. What the fuck?
Hey, did this work anymore? Nope.
Are you broke? Like, what happened? Pay your bill.
Yeah, fucking $20 a month.
Yeah, they raised the price a few months ago.
We could have got 16, but 16 is the same without the audiobooks.
Yeah,
It's,
I mean-
it's audiobookless. That's the difference.
I think the version we have, we get one free audio book a month,
So you're paying $17.99 then.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, because I paid like the $19.99. I have unlimited audiobooks,
Oh,
which I don't
get
listen
I
to.
get one audio book a month, which I'd never listened to them anyway. So I was like,
I know. That's why I'm like, oh, maybe I should just cancel it. But then I'm like, whatever.
yeah, no, I don't. I mean, maybe if I'm bored enough, but there's still plenty of music out there. Like, their AI is getting better, and they'll be like, hey, here's a playlist we made for you, and I just throw it on. I'm like, oh yeah, this playlist fucking rules. No
they're-
skips, no nothing. It's like, yeah,
Their AI is solid. They always are like, because I turn on
they're coming out with good shit. Like.
do you turn on the feature where it lets them mix stuff into your playlist, like add, like the little slider? So there's a feature.
I can't remember what it's called. I tried it once and it was good for a while. And like as you cruise further along, like if you're like an hour or two into it, they start getting into stuff that you may not know, and you're like, well, "What is this?" And
Oh
skip.
yeah, I've never listened that long.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a playlist. So SoundHound, you guys know what SoundHound is?
Yeah.
So
SoundHound.
SoundHound, whenever that came out in 2000.
yeah, because you can link the two, right? You can link your
Yeah.
Spotify and your SoundHound.
So my SoundHound, I bought it when it came out, the lifetime membership. Now they don't have that anymore. So
No,
I
they
have
don't.
this special version for lifetime members. And that particular program, everything you listen to adds to a SoundHound playlist on your Spotify.
Oh, nice.
So for, I don't know, 2010, I think it came out. So for 14 years, everything I've ever clicked on has been added to the same stupid playlist. That's like, I think it's like 40 something hours worth of, no, I don't know. It's freaking long. It is ridiculously long. It's like days and days of music.
Because I mean, one of the playlists I have right now, like, they sent me a playlist. They're like, hey, you might like this based off your recommendations. It was only like an hour long. Yeah, an hour 58, which isn't that long. But my biggest playlist is 69 hours and 29 minutes.
God damn.
Yeah.
I listen to mostly podcasts.
Well, I get tired of listening to people talk, so I was like, I want some music. I do like that you can like when albums come out, you can just hit this, and they're like, hey, as soon as the album hits, we throw it right here for you, front and center.
64 hours. That's all. That's, if you listen to
hours
it,
for when we were
that
young.
is my life in music for those 10 years or whatever. It's pretty funny.
I mean, my new metal playlist is 16 hours long.
Jesus. It's quite long.
Thank you. Something I've never heard before.
Yeah, I didn't add any of those sound effects.
Speaking of which, my buddy's band. He's got a band. Please listen to him. The Fete Nefarious.
Boba Fett Nefarious?
Fete Nefarious.
The Fett Nefarious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Please listen to him. they're really good. They're really good. Check them out.
I will listen. You send me a link. Send
All
me
right.
the link so I remember, because I'm gonna forget right when I leave this room.
I got you.
All right. I think we're out of time for today.
Are we already?
Yeah, Joe, you can take it away with them. Whatever it is you're supposed to do, I forgot.
Do I have to
Check
get
us out on
them?
Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. It's gonna be Relatively Friends at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's about it.
You did good, Joe. You did good.
I'd say Twitter, but I'm not going on that.
Why not?
Yeah, I think X is stupid. I
I'm
just
not
can't.
going on that. Yeah.
I'm not.
What's wrong with it?
It's owned by an idiot.
Oh, that's not a real reason.
That's
though.
not a real reason.
Everything's owned by an idiot.
Very true.
I was about to say, there's no different than any other company.
Yeah. You don't think the person that holds the mortgage to your house is an idiot?
Oh, he probably is.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
All right.
I don't like the platform.
Okay. Sounds good. Check us out on socials. I'm Robbie,
And Kevin.
I'm Joe.
and you guys have a good one.